All right, Maisie's leading me up here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, this is the museum store. Okay. And it's the exit. She's going in through the outdoor. She's like, are you a Led Zeppelin fan? Welcome to another episode of Dave and Kathy Unplugged. And what is going on is my Tesla is actually plugged in. That's number one. Number two, Kathy's nowhere to be found. Well, actually, if you go to Florida, she's down in Florida for the summer with Bailey. And my daughter Katie is on vacation over in Europe. And so she's like, Dad, can you watch Maisie? I'm like, sure, I'll watch Maisie. Maisie, we got to get you some water, huh? Are you tired? Come on, girl. This is what life with Granddad is. You don't just sit around. Nah, we go do stuff. So here I am. It's Sunday. I'm in Connecticut. And I said, what am I going to do? I'm all by myself. Well, I do have Maisie. So I'm heading up to Mystic, Connecticut, because someone told me about this 33rd annual wooden boat show that I really don't know what to expect there. Now, I like boats, but wooden boats? Let's get into this video. Let's check out the 33rd annual wooden boat show in Mystic, Connecticut together. Instead of Dave and Kathy Unplugged, today it's actually Maisie and Dave plugged in. All right, Maisie, are you ready for this wooden boat show? I saw you brought your favorite little friend here. This is Bunny, right? And you love Bunny, so Bunny can hang right there with you. All right, but yeah, we have some research to do. We need to go see wooden boats. Maisie, what do you think? She's ready. She's ready. Look at her. What a good girl. We're going to put Mystic Maritime Museum in here. Mystic Seaport Museum. That's what it is. So we are 32 miles out. Let's do a little FSD. I know this is the Dave and Kathy Unplugged channel. Well, we just unplugged and we actually charged up to 94%. I want to make sure that if I have to leave Maisie in the car today, that we've got plenty of juice to keep dog mode on, keep her cool in the car. So, because I don't know what this day has in store for me. So I figured while I could grab the juice, I grabbed it. So yeah, anyway, Mystic, for those of you who have never been to Mystic, Connecticut, it's a great old lot of history. There's an aquarium there. There's the Seaport Museum. It's a great little, beautiful little town. It's a great day trip, even from New York City. Or if you want to come down from Boston, it's kind of smack in the middle between the two. So it's definitely a good time. But today we're talking about the wooden boat show. Now, I'm a boat guy, definitely a boat guy, but I've never owned a wooden boat. There are over 100 boats that are on display at this show, and I've got a little situation. I came out to my car this morning. I'm in the process of driving up to Mystic, Connecticut right now, and my windshield is cracked. I don't understand this. And they have them ranging from kayaks and canoes all the way up to sport runabouts. You know, the old classic sort of Chris Craft with the beautiful polish on them. That's what those boats, those lake boats, are just spectacular pieces of art. Sort of a throwback to, you know, before fiberglass kicked in and became the gold standard for manufacturing boats today. So this is a little bit of a throwback video. We've got a little road trip ahead of us here. We're going to be getting off the exit. Let's see, where are we? We are 34 miles away, 42 minutes. So let's do a little road trip here. We'll put it into FSD. We'll sit back. Maisie and I, we're going to Mystic, Connecticut to the wooden boat show. Let's go. All right, so we're getting off the exit here at Mystic, and what's interesting is there's a regular downtown area, and then there's the old Mystic Seaport where there's, you know, lots of history. I don't know that I've actually ever walked around there. I don't know that I have. I've gone down to the regular village, but the old Mystic Village, I'm not sure if I've really ever done that. So that could be fun. What I'm hoping is that they'll allow me to bring Maisie into the boat show. They may have a no dog policy. I hope not. I mean, I've got dog mode for her if that's the case, which is good. And we're at a state of charge here, which is very strong. So what are we at? 80% state of charge. So look at this little village here. Welcome to historic Mystic, home of the Mystic Seaport. Giant old graveyard. I would imagine there's got to be a lot of history in there. I don't really know who is buried in there, but man, there's a lot of maritime history in this town. So it's a beautiful day. It's 87 degrees, not so humid out. And over on the right is sort of a little cove. Let me see if we can, so you can see the water over in here. And oh, look at this. The 1976, since 1976 snack bar. That's my kind of thing. Ice cream, Twisters. Look at that. That's my kind of thing. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. There are some potential seafood treats that are going to be happening here. All right, well, look, it looks like we're here. Mystic Seaport.
Left onto Rossi Kenway.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Mystic Seaport Museum. Okay, this is good. Oh, yeah. All right. I understand there's no charge for parking, but the boat show there is, so we're going to check that out. So over to the right is the Mystic Seaport Museum, which looks pretty cool. And Maisie, you ready for this? Yeah? Maisie's a barker. She sees people, she barks. I think she just wants them to pet her. Hey girl, do you see the Chevy Bolt right there? Is that what you're looking at? Okay, so I just asked the security guard there by the parking if the wooden boat show was this way, and she said, yes, it is. So I got to cross the street and then hang a left and go up the road that way. So Maisie's leading the way, and off we'll go. Oh boy, it's a beautiful day. Not too hot. Maisie's loving this so far. You're going to stay here, girl. And then right across the street, you'll see that's the Mystic Seaport Museum, the Thompson Exhibition Building. And right now, looks like they've got an exhibit there, which is called Monstrous, Whaling and Its Colossal Impact. Pretty cool. All right, so good news, Maisie. Dogs are allowed in the boat show. And to become a member, it's only $78. And that seems like a pretty good deal, because just to get in for one person, it's $35. But they said that I could actually decide afterwards. But look at this boat here. This is cool. This is really cool. This was not paddled, but pedaled across the Atlantic, which is, man, oh man, somebody had a lot of time on their hands to do that. That's crazy. Look at that. Imagine the waves and all of that. Wow. All right, so you can see general admissions, $35, and that gets you into the boat show as well today. So I'm pretty excited about that. I may think about joining here, though, because it may make some sense. We'll have to check that out. All right, so here we are inside the museum itself, and obviously just a beautiful display here. Look at this. Just incredible. The skeleton of a sperm whale right there. And oh boy, this is pretty incredible. So what I learned is that we have actually bought an admission ticket to the entire seaport, the old historic seaport, which is exciting to me because I've never been. And the wooden boat show is not like off to the side. It's incorporated throughout the whole sort of facility here. So let's go on a tour. Boy, look at these old harpoons. What a crazy, crazy life these people lived. And yeah, feel bad for the whales. All right, well, let's just explore, Maisie. Let's figure this out. So one of the things the guy that I bought the ticket from, he said that a lot of the displays that are here now have been brought from all different seaports around, I guess, around the country. So maybe not everything that we're going to see today is actually original from here, but it's original from somewhere, maybe another seaport or what have you. So beautiful. Now see, here are some of the boats. This is cool. These are some of the wooden boats that are on display. And let's check that out. First one I see, for sale. Maisie, you want to buy the boat? You do? All right. Oh, I see. You see a friend is what she sees. Okay. There you go. Let's go this way, girl. Look at a sea duck. Really cool. Beautiful. What a spectacular day this is. Boy, look at these old classic. I don't know how well this would do in the Haulover Inlet down in North Miami Beach, but that is just a spectacular looking boat. Oh man, look at the wood. Look at the workmanship in there. And it's got a Garmin. I love that for navigation. But wow, look at that. All right. So here are some beautiful sailboats going around here. Here's something you don't see every day. Look at this pile of shells here that's on this boat. And what it is this is a shell recycling. So scan that QR code if you want to learn more about that. But basically it's a CORR, C-O-R-R, is the Collective Oyster Recycling and Restoration. It's an environmental nonprofit organization dedicated to facilitating a collaborative statewide shell recycling program. So that's pretty interesting. It's not something you see every day. Oh boy, look at this thing. Narwhal. Wow. What a gorgeous, gorgeous boat this is. Built in 1937. 76 feet, 8 inches. Look at the condition this thing is in. Absolutely beautiful. And, oh man. Cree, Stillhouse Cove, Rhode Island. Boy, these are some beautiful boats. Traditional marine paint since 1846. George Kirby Jr. Sea Change, 1929 30-foot cabin cruiser. Built out in Amityville, Long Island. Look at that. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this over here. This is Spartina. This is a 47-foot, built in 1954 by Stevens Brothers, boat builders. Restoration completed this year. As a matter of fact, the spring of 2025. Look at that. Well, I would say they did a beautiful job. Obviously, we didn't see it beforehand, but man, oh man, that thing looks sweet right now. Just beautiful. Here's Salar, restored and maintained. Beautiful. Thomas Townsend, custom marine woodworking. You know, there's a whole industry here I don't know that much about, but I don't know why, but I think you gotta have major deep pockets if you want to play around in this game. Look at this thing here. Just beautiful. And then Maisie, why don't we go for a walk over there? Maisie's loving these boats, not little boats, but beautiful boats. And I think she's very happy I've picked her up. I don't know if she's ever been on a boat dock before, but it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're making our way over to the old village, I guess. But look at these. Look at that boat right there. That is something else. Wow, I don't think that's made out of wood. Miss Budweiser making an appearance here. Look at these racing boats here. Look at this. Look at the old, beautiful, beautiful. My goodness. There's a whole school, landing school of boat building and design. How cool is that? Wow. Very neat. Where's your school located?
Southern Maine, right near Kennebunk.
Oh, nice.
3 hours from here.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love Southern Maine. This looks like must be a school project. Foreman School in Litchfield, Connecticut. That's a project. Very neat. Oh boy. Eagle, Woods Hole, Massachusetts. It's for sale, $1.5 million. Not bad, 68 feet. It's a lot of boat. That's bigger than most houses. Imagine the upkeep, maintenance though. Oh boy, you better be ready. Now look at this little town that we're coming into over here. How cute is this? Tell you what, I've never been here. I'm really loving this. This is just spectacular. There's all kinds of vendors over here. Penobscot Bay Port Swing. I need one of those. There's the Charles Morgan. What a beautiful ship that is. Oh yeah. Let's just take a walk through the little village, Bailey. And Bailey, what am I saying? I'm so used to it. Maisie, you liking this, girl? Let's go this way. Whoop. There we go. Passenger and immigrant agents, cargo brokers. Here's a small boat exhibit. Let's go on in here. See what we can find in here. I'll throw it on wide angle here. There we go. Look at all these beautiful wooden boats. Oh, beautiful. Cat boats. Why were cat boats used as racing craft? Why were cat boats work as work boats? And why were they developed? Well, Maisie, these are not dog boats. These are cat boats. Sorry, girl. Oh, look at this old store here. It's closed. Canvas, cordage, charts, outfitting of all vessels. Let's see what's inside there. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, that's your old-time boat store right there. Here's a cocktail class racing. How cool is this? Oh man, I don't know. I'd probably sink that thing. Look at these little 4-stroke outboards. Fireball. Fireball. There's something for everyone, right? Something for everyone. Oh, look at this. August 18th, 2014. They're talking about putting electric motors on these things. Yeah?
You know, you can't hate that.
Interesting. Now here he goes. The only problem is with electric. There we go. There's always a problem. Here's some beautiful pillows. Thank goodness Kathy's not here. Oh man, we got tote bags. We got pillows. Look at these kayaks here. Wooden kayaks. Sorry, Maisie. Oh, hey Maisie, let's go around this way, all right? Hate thick wallets. I love these types of shows when they got all kinds of things for sale. Accessorizing the hats. The crushable hats, they stay on to 40 miles an hour. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Beetle Boat Shop. So interesting. Lots of fun stuff. This super interesting boat over here, I just had to ask the gentleman over here what it's all about. It's part of Odin's warrior tribe. And when I heard the cause of what they're doing, I got to throw these guys on camera. So let's get Chuck. He's the leader of this. I think it's an amazing thing. I just want to give a little exposure and shout out to these guys. So let's talk to Chuck and see what they're doing.
Well, we are an organization composed of active and veteran military, some law enforcement, first responders. I'm a retired U.S. Army colonel, veteran of 5 wars. What we do through our activities, adventure therapy, some call it cognitive behavioral therapy, is we offer an experience, an adventure for veterans, whether it's marching with the Pennsylvania National Guard, Gettysburg battlefield tours, building a Viking hall, sailing down near the Potomac in Maryland, or just campfires and camaraderie, sharing a meal and a few beers. And our Viking boat is back here, and we take that out with the veterans. It's a big deal, maintaining it every year, and we sail it, and we take them out for a fun day, and then we sit around the campfire, we sing some sea shanties, and it's a great day, and they open up to us, and we open up to them because we all have a similar background and experience.
That's terrific.
And that's what we do.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Maisie, you doing all right, girl? Oh, look at her. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. One of the things I do want to point out is this organization is all volunteer. And so any donations that you make to Odin's warrior, what is this called again? Tribe. Odin's warrior tribe, I love it, goes right back into the organization. I mean, how can you not love what these guys are doing? Awesome. Thank you guys. See you later. So look, if you do come down here and spend the day, you can actually buy a ticket right here and go out on one of these boats. Look at this Sabino. Looks really interesting. So you might want to check that out. These folks, looks like they had a good time out on the boat. And there's Maisie. She's about to say hi to a friend over there. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful sailboats here. Just gorgeous. loving the anchors. Wow. She's loving the anchors. Look at those old anchors. All right, so over here, we've got the Thames, or is it Thames Keel shipbuilding exhibit and skills demonstrations. And this is an old shipyard where they're still doing stuff over here. You can see the beams over here are being milled. It's got the old saws. My buddy Rob from Vermont would love this. I'm sure he's seen it. Actually, I know he has because he's from Connecticut originally. And he builds timber frame homes up in Stratton, Vermont. Wadsworth Dream Homes, Vermont Barns. Check them out. They're an amazing company. And yeah, this is cool. This old shipbuilding shipyard exhibit. And then look at what's under that thing. Oh man, people are looking in there. Let's check it out. Susan Constant, Jamestown Settlement History Museum flagship. So it looks like they are actually restoring this. 2-year restoration project. Storied history. Built near London in 1605, was a 3-masted square rigger. And there it is inside this white dome. Boy, oh boy, very cool. I mean, I can't really see much of it, but what a project. Here's a selfie station. I like that. Look at that. Somebody figured it out. You put your phone right there, and then you go stand. X marks the spot. But what's behind the spot is absolutely beautiful. Mystic, Connecticut. What a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and a beautiful ship. Incredible. All right, so Macy, that's a wrap from the Mystic Seaport Museum. What an amazing place this is. I would imagine without all the wooden boats, it would be a lot of fun. But with the wooden boats, it's extra special, spicy, good. So check it out. Become a member here. I encourage you. Check it out. It's not that expensive for 2 people. 120 bucks for the whole year. You can come as often as you want. And what I would say is they have lots of events here. There's a lot of things that you can do over here, and there's such a camaraderie. What a beautiful place. Maisie, did you have fun? Did you have fun? Well, anyway, thanks again, everyone, for watching another episode of Dave and Kathy Unplugged, or should I say Dave and Maisie Unplugged for this one. Watch out, Kathy. Maisie's taking over. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye. All right, Maisie, you've earned it. Get in there. Oh, man, she worked hard today in Mystic. Good girl. Oh, man. That's it? Oh, boy. Maisie, you did good.